Today I will be reviewing the Apple Watch that recently was released. I work with Dragon Circuits. I'm an electronics manufacturer and I do not have any affiliation with Apple, but I do like giving people a first-person view of exactly what they would be seeing and maybe even thinking whenever they receive a product. And in this case, it's an Apple Watch. So basically, I just received this today. I have not opened the box or touched it in any way. I did scratch out my info here. I don't want you guys stalking me, but anyway, I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm seeing here. And my first thought is this box is really heavy for a watch. I mean, this is way heavier than something that you would get your phone in. So I'm really curious to see exactly what they give you in here. So first of all, after noticing the box, I get a packing slip, and trying to see where I can open. Okay, so over here, this is pretty cool. They give you an easy way to rip off the tape. So I'm gonna do that. And normally I'd be doing this review at work, but I wanted to, get it done and over with and play with the watch. So I'm doing it from home. So that's why you see the carpeting around, but hopefully you won't mind that. Anyway, box is really easy to open, and I guess they made it that way because everybody is probably really excited to get it in, given that some people have to wait, and fortunately I didn't have to wait too long to get this. So anyway, the first thing I see is basically the box. It's nicely wrapped. Other than that, there's nothing else in the box except these protective coverings. So put that back here, and again, make it really easy for me to open this. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to cut off and open this when you have to use two hands, and then we'll see what's inside. Alright, I got the box open, and just a quick look at the box. You just see some stats. Basically, this one is a 42 millimeter. There are different sizes. I can't tell you exactly what their specs are, but this is just a little bit larger, and it has glass that's actually scratch resistant and whatnot. So this one will run you about I think it was about $4.99, and it's the Sport Band Black. Other than that, very sleek, just like any other Apple product enclosure. So I'm just gonna open this, kind of wiggle it open. Alright, and cool, very neat first impression, nicely packaged. Very curious to see what's inside. Guess they have these tabs to help you move this up. Okay, I got it out. Had to use two hands. First things first, let's look at the box. It says designed by Apple in California, pretty much like anywhere else. In here, let's see what else is there. Alright, looks like there's some documentation. I really don't look at that until I have issues or questions. I usually like to just open it up and play with it. Again, you have the standard Apple adapter, and then something you have that's kind of new. Well, it's not kind of new, it is new, is I believe this is the charger that we've all been hearing about for this watch. I'll try to rip it out of there. Kind of don't like manhandling this, but for review's sake, I'm doing that. And so first impression, very long cable, which is much nicer than having a short cable, like all the Apple iPhones do. And it looks like it looks kind of like a stethoscope, the end of a stethoscope, and I believe it's magnetic, so it'll probably just snap onto your watch. I've never played with the Apple Watch or seen it in person or anything like that, so curious to see exactly what this box holds. It's wrapped up in this paper like material, but there's a really cool little tab, looks like the box had, and guess they do that to obviously make it really easy for you to open, which very, very easy. Steve Jobs, one thing that you guys may not know is that he cared about how things would sound when they, let's say your laptop, when it started up, how it would sound if you close the lid, how does a packaging sound when it tears. So Apple pays attention to these type of things, and no wonder they're the number one company in the world with over $135 billion in cash. So anyway, very cool case. It's plastic, but it's like heavy duty. It doesn't seem like it's cheap. Then you got some sort of like velvet type material in the back, and it says watch. But very cool case to have, especially for something like this. The reason I'm excited about this watch, a lot of people are thinking it's kind of like a toy. It's kind of stupid, and yeah, it is kind of silly. I don't really want to be bothered with text messages on my wrist and whatnot. But there's a health aspect to this, and as this evolves, we're going to be getting a lot of data about ourselves, our health, and we're going to be able to make changes to our lifestyle and get help when we need it. So this device is more powerful than you think, and will be more relative than you think. First impression, watch looks really cool. I'm not going to touch it or take it out of that, but here you go. It's what you see when you get this thing. Kind of cool. So anyway, I'm just gonna pick it up. First impression, it's just as heavy as a regular watch. The band feels really smooth. It kind of feels like I'm not even sure. It's like a plastic, but it has a nice smooth feel to it. So they paid attention to that. Obviously, they wanted to give people their money's worth. And then the standard belt, it has a little part where it kind of just slips in here. I'm not sure if you can see it, but again, it's wrapped around this like plastic type of thing. If you look at the back right there, that's where the charger will go. And I'm assuming this is charged or partially charged, but just to be safe, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on charge, and then I'm gonna sync it to my phone. And then I'll give you guys more of a look at what I think and what I'm seeing as we go. So anyway, this is it right here, the Apple Watch. This is what you're gonna get. Alright, I managed to get the watch out of the box, out of that, and it actually came charged. And this is one of the first screens that you see. I haven't even set it up, but first thought, really cool. It's kind of different having a screen that's so clear on your wrist. It's so different from all the other watches that I've had. So really excited to start using it. This review will be way too long if I actually went inside and started playing around with it and showed you, but wanted you guys to get initial thoughts of hear my initial thoughts of this watch. And other than that, I have not much else to say. It fits nicely. This is the larger faced one, so I'm a man, and so obviously I opted for this one. I'm gonna go ahead and set it up, and then I may or may not do a review further to show you guys exactly what the Apple Watch is all about. But thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned for more reviews. Thanks.